You think it is fattening, but it's not fattening by far.
What? Brother, that's pure. Oh my God. And he opens up the cheese. More. I was distracted with the British accent. Did she just scrape all the sugar off into a spoon and then eat it? Okay. I take back what I said. Maybe she does need intervention like Lucas. What are you doing, kid? Just eat the cookie. Or the biscuit, I should say. What? She's just scraping the sugar off into a spoon. What?
Definitely sugar in there.
Yeah, you think so?
Kelsey's very
What?
reliant on food. When you're big, you look cuddly, you look.
Your job as a parent is to not make your child cuddly and not make your child fat. Tell me right now she's not trying to validate reasons to be fat. Really, is she doing this right now? I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket, I swear to God. What's up, guys? It's Kellen coming to you again with another little react style video. This one is actually called What's It Like Growing Up Obese? And I have a shitload of firsthand experience with that. Spoiler alert, it's not fun. So I feel like I got a lot of input I could put into this video. This name of the show is actually called Generation XXL. It looks like it's like the last video, kind of taking a look at childhood obesity. This is from a channel called Only Human, and they got quite a fair amount of subscribers and a lot of videos. You want to check them out. I'll link it in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started.
If I eat sweets and all that, yeah, I'll get more fatness.
Chubby little boy.
Because you can see the fatness there.
Seems like a happy little kid.
British school children are already obese.
I eat salad. I'm allergic to salad.
And every one of them is
Yes,
different.
my man.
Tall, like a giraffe, because it's very tall.
If I was the normal shape and size of a 10-year-old, I wouldn't mind.
Channel
Looks like to
4
be an
is
old show
following
just
a group
based on
of
what they're
7
wearing.
overweight children on their journey towards adulthood.
Maybe 2000s, early 2000s.
What do you think you'd like to do when you grow up?
Be 500.
You what?
Save people.
Over the years, our children will be regularly assessed
Fire
by
brigade?
a leading university as part of ongoing research into childhood obesity. But this is not a quick fix diet program. This series is a chance for Britain's obese children to tell us what life looks like.
Another
through
British
their
show.
eyes.
I put on weight really easily. So like I'll have, I don't know, some chips and I'll gain a stone.
Same.
When so many of our children are so big, what does it really feel like to be growing up fat?
Not good. Not good.
In this film, meet our younger children, who are just starting to realise that the food they eat can affect the size of their bodies.
Little cookie.
7-year-olds Libby, Lucas, and Kelsey, and 6-year-old Bethany.
6 years old.
Hear what they
Man.
think about food.
I'll eat anything. I like to eat ordinary chocolate. Well, they do them big bars now, and I like that.
Yeah, I like
Their
that too.
hopes for the future.
Do you think you'll have a job?
Yeah, I want to be a McDonald's server.
Oh
And
no.
what makes them anxious?
Oh
I worry
no.
about my goldfish.
I want to be a McDonald's server. We're doomed.
It's the
We're
summer
doomed.
holidays, and 7-year-old Libby is travelling through France with her mum for a reunion with her French pen pal.
I'm going to see my friend Jessica and her little sister Amy.
And how are you feeling about seeing Jessica?
Excited.
At home, Libby is a notoriously fussy eater and exists mainly
I was super fussy. I had absolutely no palate as a kid. If it wasn't sweet or bready, yeah, I wouldn't eat it. Vegetables? Fuck no. No vegetables. My mom can attest to that. I was notoriously picky as a kid. Only in adulthood did I venture out and try new things and start to eat vegetables on my own. So yeah, I feel this kid. I feel you.
On a diet of carbohydrates. So far, the only French food Libby will touch is baguettes.
Baguettes.
Hi, Jessica. Oh. I can push her over like that. And you do.
Jessica's dad, Eric, is a chef and likes to cook fresh food from scratch.
She ain't gonna eat it.
Eric, tell me, what are we
That
having
looks
for lunch?
nice.
Nice melon from the area, you know, supporting the French farmer.
Ooh.
But Mum Tracy is dreading the meal. She knows how stubborn Libby can be about food.
Eat some melon, Libby.
In England, I normally eat pasta and pizza and some dinosaurs, and that's about it.
Dino
She
nuggies.
won't eat vegetables. She won't even try. She won't eat fruit. She won't eat beef. She won't try pork or lamb or
What?
anything like that at all.
No beef?
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you.
Even as a kid, I would eat the shit out of some beef and some pork. I would like fruit too. I just didn't like vegetables. They just tasted funny to me. This kid is super picky. Yikes.
Have some of this, Mummy.
Do you like it? She always does this.
You gonna have some salad, Lib?
I don't even like it.
Well, Libby, stop being silly. Jessica, pass me an egg. And
Be
we'll
a
have
good
some
guest,
mayonnaise,
Libby.
And then Libby can have the egg and mayonnaise.
Stop it.
I am not. Watch me, I'm not going to eat it. So
Oh,
that's
boiled
fine.
egg there.
I don't like cake.
Just try it and eat it.
Oh. I didn't want to eat the melon, the lemon, or the beans.
Come on,
because
kid.
I don't like them, and we don't have them kinds of things in England.
Yeah, you do.
Fussy with your food?
No.
Does your mum
Libby.
think you are?
Yeah.
Only a few minutes, okay?
In summer, Jessica and Amy play in their pool every day.
But I'm really worried, you guys, because I can't swim.
You can't swim?
No. You can. Turn round. Right, now as if you're going down a ladder.
Oh no.
Libby's not used to regular exercise,
Hold it 1 foot down, but you can do it.
so she's not confident around water.
Come on.
For Mummy.
Libby, come on. You got water wings on. You're fine. Got a little kid floating around in there. Libby, what are you on, girl? Come on. Get with it. You could probably touch. What is that pool, like 4 feet deep? Come on. This kid is sheltered as shit. I can already tell. This is going to be bad.
She annoys me so much because she wants to do these things.
Look, she can
And when
touch.
it comes to actually doing it,
You can touch
she
the
gets
bottom.
nervous and frightened and scared, and it's silly because she knows that's not gonna happen.
All right. She's in there. She made it in.
In Bradford, 7-year-old Lucas lives with his mum on the same street as his grandparents, his auntie, and her children.
That sounds fun. Sounds like a good childhood.
Joshua Mason, and Joshua's 6, Reese is 9.
And where do they live?
Reese Joshua lives up there, 616.
And who lives next door?
My grandmother and Mummy.
That honestly sounds like a really fun childhood. You got all your relatives living super close. I lived in a house out in the middle of the woods. My closest friend probably lived 2 miles up the road. And I think we only became good friends because we lived so close out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that sounds fun. You got all your relatives like really, really close by. My relatives were never far away, but I could never walk to their place. So yeah, it sounds like he's got a great childhood so far.
Every day, Lucas plays out with his cousin Joshua.
do you feel after that?
Well, breath.
What's that, Lucas?
Candy,
Where
sweets.
did you get them?
From Nanny's.
Oh, bruv.
Sometimes I'm
Got some sweets.
allowed on the weekends.
Holy shit.
I
Kid's
don't,
packing.
Eat sweets often because I'm nearly on the diet.
When it
Really?
comes to Lucas and his cousins, it's a constant struggle for him. They can't understand why he can't eat as much as everybody else. They do everything the same together, they run around together, they play together, they eat more or less together. But Lucas is still the bigger one.
Is it difficult not eating things like sweets?
Yeah,
Why is it difficult?
because if I eat sweets and all that, yeah, I get more fatness coming up. And if I don't, my fatness goes away.
When we're
Poor
spending
kid.
so much time together, generally we're having it given to him. It's not fair on Lucas saying no. Sometimes I let it slip, obviously. I've got to do, I can't be too hard.
I mean, every minute I've seen this kid, he's been running around, playing ball, playing soccer. Like, I mean, it's he just must be overeating or sneaking food or something like that. That makes him different from his relatives. But he's not inactive. He's getting lots of exercise, so we'll have to look more into this. Lucas, I feel like you're sneaking some food, bro.
Hard on him as a kid.
So what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be a policeman.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
To arrest people to help him.
As Lucas's extended family all live nearby, it isn't just his mum who feeds him. Tonight, Grandad's making tea.
Oh, my goodness. What is that? Alfredo? Penne Alfredo? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's just pure fat, bro. It's just carbohydrates and fat. Is there any protein in there? Is there any pork or chicken? No wonder the kid's fat. Oh, my God. Look at all that food. That is probably nutritionally void right there. Just fat and carbs, fat and carbs, fat and carbs.
Sausage bake, I call it. Oh yes, this is this is my special. You think it is fattening, but it's not fattening by far.
What? Brother, that's pure. Oh my God. And he opens up the cheese. More cheese. Cheese on top of the fat, on top of the carbs. Oh my goodness.
As soon as it's ready, I'll put this red Leicester on top. Leave it in for 5
Bake
minutes.
it. Bake it in the
Take
oven.
it out, serve it, and gone. Drop it.
Not fattening at all.
I love tea.
That's bloody health food. That's healthy. We're eating healthy.
I'm starving.
That looks yummy, yummy.
No waste. Eat it all.
I don't need waste. I'm starving.
So what's it like, Lucas?
Come here.
Oh, there looks like a little sausage. Little sausage in there, right in there. Little protein for you. Mixed in with all the carbs and the fats. Oh, quite blimey. Looks delicious.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Does
You all
look
like
pretty
my cooking.
beautiful.
Lucas loves it especially, yeah. He has to have the last little bit, you know. To say the size of him, he doesn't eat a lot. He doesn't eat any more than anybody else.
Do you think Lucas and his cousins...
Doesn't eat any more than anybody else, or so he says. I know, as a fat little kid, I would like to sneak food all the time. I would wait until my parents go to bed, and I would raid the kitchen, and it got even worse after my parents divorced, because it was just me and my mom, and she would just feed me. She's not keeping an inventory of all the food, and I would eat the shit out of it. Eat the shit out of it. And usually away from prying eyes, away from the eyes of other people, because I felt a little bit of shame. I'm sure he feels some shame too. But I feel like something's not what it's cracked up to be, because you don't get that size eating the normal amount of food that everybody else eats. It's just thermodynamics. He could have some sort of genetic condition that may affect that, but it's just calories in, calories out at the end of the day. So, yeah, we'll see.
ever kind of like come in and get bits from the cupboard when you don't know about it?
They do, yes, because they're kids. Yes, they do, yeah. Yeah. Where's my... Cause I'll always buy myself a treat of some kind. Where's it gone? Don't know, Grandad.
With so many family members to call on for food and snacks, it's hard for Mum Kelly to keep an eye on what Lucas is eating.
He can do stuff very slyly. He can go on to my sisters and say, Mum Matt fed me. And she'll be like, Kelly, have you fed him or not?
Thank you, Bernard.
Little DS action.
Back home
All
in London,
right.
Libby and Mum Tracy continue to battle over food.
Got some penne there.
Madame?
You don't have to say that.
Cheese, madame.
Tracy thinks Libby's attitude to eating has led to her daughter having digestive problems.
What are you doing
and
with that
being
cheese?
3 stones overweight.
Up for you.
I
Three
don't
s-
like to eat.
3 stone. That's what stones? 14 pounds, over 14 pounds. So, as a 6 or 7-year-old kid, what is that like? 43 pounds, 42 pounds. That's pretty heavy. 42 pounds overweight. Yikes.
Fish fingers, oranges, plums,
Thought you didn't eat fruit, Libby.
apples or pears.
Any veg?
I'm going big on it.
We got the smiley face. Those are the smiley face potatoes and dino nuggies. Oh boy.
Do you want some?
No. I got chicken.
Is that a vegetable?
Yes.
Tracy is a single mum and works long hours as a full-time manager at the local medical centre.
It is really difficult. You're so pressured with time. I try and be patient with her, but obviously if you're working all day, you just want to get home. I certainly don't need sort of like the what am I going to feed her?
Anything that's convenient is going to be unhealthy. I don't give a shit. Very rarely will you find something that's quick and easy that you can throw in the microwave, blah, 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 that's not going to just be devoid of any decent nutrition or isn't incredibly fattening or lacking protein or all of the above.
If I ask her to try this, is she going to eat it? Are we going to have an argument over it?
I think I've given in to her too much over the years.
You think?
Haven't I?
Can we go on a different subject?
I say she gets really annoyed as well if we keep
Wow.
talking about food.
The sass.
Because she knows that I'm right at the end of the day, that she should be trying lots of varied food.
Uh-huh.
So should I get a bit
So,
stricter now?
so why isn't she? So maybe you should force it a little bit more. Obviously, you're not doing your job very well because, you know, she's obviously in control here. So maybe you flex those muscles a little bit and say, hey, if you don't eat this, then you're not going to eat anything. I'm pretty sure she can survive and skip a few meals. Not to sound like an asshole, but she's pretty heavily overweight. And you can kind of put that on the table that if she doesn't try this stuff, then she's not going to try anything. So, yeah.
And then with food.
No, you're strict already.
With food, I mean.
No.
Like if mummy just does one dinner.
No.
Why?
No.
Why though? Tell me why. What's the reason?
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but
Stop
that's not a good enough
reasoning
reason.
with the kid.
Libby has got a very strong personality. It's quite difficult sometimes to sort of...
AKA, she's a fucking brat. So that's your fault. Fix it.
chastise her and make her listen to what I have to say to her.
Do you think you make it difficult for Mummy when it comes to food?
No.
Okay.
That one again.
What do you think then? What do you think?
I think no, because if I tell her to do something for me, she does it. I like smoked
That doesn't make any sense.
ham. Tastes like bacon, but it's not bacon. Bacon has fat on it, and it's very yummy. I
Yes.
like the fat.
I love bacon too.
End
Bacon.
of the summer holidays. For our kids and their parents, there's the frantic dash to buy new school uniforms.
Never wore a
At 2
uniform
stones
for school.
overweight, 7-year-old Kelsey from Hertfordshire already has to shop in the teenage section.
I hate shopping for school uniform. It's soul destroying buying clothes for her. And this year's harder than last year because she's gone a bit bigger, so we're going into the older children range. She's trying on
She doesn't seem like she's that big.
11 to 12 bottoms and
Maybe a little
12
bit
to
bigger than normal.
13 top now. And go over there so I can see the length. Just let
She
me
looks
see the
nice.
length, please. It's all right, we can cut the bottoms off of them. Right, turn around and show me your
Hem those
bottom
bad
bit in it
boys up.
because I want to see how tight... No. Yeah, they'll have to do.
At home.
She doesn't strike me as a kid that's really, really overweight. I mean, she's a little chubby. I mean, obviously that's genetics. She kind of looks just like her mom, but I don't think she needs, intervention like maybe Lucas does.
Home, Kelsey likes to help herself to snacks.
Biscuits. Oh, look at that. Look at that sugary biscuit.
If you can see, it looks like glass, but sugar.
Sugar.
Oh, yummy sugar.
Oh, yummy sugar. I'm going to be putting on my best British accent for the entirety of this video, I think.
Sugar in there.
Yeah. Did she just... Wait. Wait a minute. Did she just... I was distracted with the British accent. Did she just scrape all the sugar off into a spoon and then eat it? Okay. I take back what I said. Maybe she does need intervention like Lucas. What are you doing, kid? Just eat the cookie. Or the biscuit, I should say. What? She just scraping the sugar off into a spoon. What?
Definitely sugar in there.
Yeah, you think so?
Kelsey's very reliant on food.
Ooh, kettle chips. Would like those.
I should be more like cracking the whip all the time, but I don't want to be one of those mums that
Why
says,
not?
No.
When she was a baby, Kelsey and her mum had difficulty.
Wait, why is she cutting this on the floor? Seems a little strange, a little unsanitary. Do they not have a table? What's going on here?
When she was a baby, Kelsey and her mum had difficulty bonding. Melissa believes this is what's led Kelsey to comfort eat.
It's an instinct to nurture your child, and part of nurturing your child is feeding your child.
Yes, I would agree.
Tonight for tea, it's Kelsey's favourite, beef casserole.
Okay.
I love it. It says dumpling in it. I love it. Dumpling I save last. I have loads. Having
That looks rich. Holy shit. Look at the size of that portion for that size of kid. Wow. Okay, now it makes sense. Hang on, let me move my camera a little bit here. Look at that portion. Yikes. Look at the size of that. Just gonna eat all that? Oh, man.
I kind of know it's my fault that she's big. She's got my genes, and we're not always perfect eaters. Do you know what I mean?
But you're buying the food.
I just think it's our metabolism.
Spare me.
Kelsey's mum, Melissa, has struggled with her weight all her life.
Did your metabolism fill up the cupboard with biscuits? Was that your metabolism? Give me a fucking break. Jesus Christ.
Hi, Mason. It's a milkshake, but it's not proper milkshake. It's made with water instead of milk.
What's it for?
For a diet to help her get skinny.
I've yo-yo dieted over the years. I've tried Slimming World. I've done Weight Watchers. Every diet there is.
Everything but a calorie deficit.
It's really nice. And it works.
Obviously, it doesn't. Obviously, it doesn't. It's not working. It's not working. These shakes like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers and blah, 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 like these little meal replacement shakes, they're often completely void of nutrition. They just got a bunch of fillers and crap that really aren't going to serve you very well. They just fly through your system with a shitload of sugar, spike your metabolism, and an hour later you're hungry. It makes you crave more shit. Nothing is going to replace real food. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat in a calorie deficit. Full stop. Thermodynamics. It never fails. You find out roughly how many calories you're burning in the day. There's so many different resources online and stuff to help you figure it out. And it's a little bit of trial and error at first to figure it out. But after a while, you learn just how many calories you're burning through exercise, through your daily activities, going to work, whatever you do for a job, and then you just eat less calories than you burn and you lose weight. But people don't do that. They eat carbohydrates, which are notoriously easy to overeat, and they will binge and fast and binge. They'll, I don't know why I'm gaining weight. I don't eat all day. I only eat one meal. And I only eat dinner. And then dinner's like 5,000 fucking calories. You can go to McDonald's. You know how easy it is to eat 5,000 calories worth of food in one sitting? Very, very easy. People have no concept of how much calories are in hyper-processed, ultra-processed food. It doesn't make any sense. They will, this has X amount of calories in it when it literally has 5 times as much calories. People don't understand. Until you find out what you're burning and you find out how many calories are in the foods you're actually eating, you're not going to do anything. There's no going on keto or carnivore or meal replacement shakes or Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers, anything. Nothing like that. You need to count your calories and you need to keep track. That's it. Real food, count your calories, and eat less than you burn, and you lose weight. You don't even need to exercise. It's diet. 80% of any weight loss is diet. Full stop. Okay, I'm done now. We'll continue.
But Kelsey's big sister Charlotte is sceptical about her mum's approach to weight loss.
All it is a tiny little sachet combined with water. She's not actually eating, she is drinking. So she hasn't eaten in, over a week now.
Yes.
Which is just... There's obviously something wrong with that. It can't be healthy to not eat.
W.
I think
She knows.
Kelsey must, pick up on it. I think, especially if Mum loses all this weight on this diet, then she's really going to start to focus on Kelsey's weight, and that I don't think that's good for Kelsey.
Before the new school year begins, Tracy's attempting to kickstart Libby into a
Got a
more
little trainer?
active lifestyle. She's booked a one-off session with a personal trainer.
Yeah, I knew it.
People on the street just tend to look at her, and I can imagine what they're thinking. They see me and they see her, and it's sort of two fatties together walking down the road, and they're so judgmental. How can she have a little fat child?
Isn't obesity in the UK super prevalent? I don't think anybody would give either of these two a second look. Isn't 40% of adults or something in the UK overweight? It's pretty much just like the US. So if I saw these two walking down the street, I wouldn't even give them a second look, honestly, because it's just so prevalent and common.
Does she not feed her properly? Does she not exercise her?
Come on, again. Yeah, keep going, I'm coming for ya. Coming.
Are you really tired?
You gotta make it fun.
Libby's never been physically active. As a baby, she had a heart condition.
Uh-oh.
See, I worry as well with her heart.
That's why I don't push it.
Is that to get her
She still wants to.
As regards to physical exercise, I suppose it's work, not enough hours in the day. I know it should be a priority. There's no excuse, really. I just haven't had the time.
Come on, run and touch me.
No.
All right, walk and touch me, come on.
I think it is partly me as well, because I am big. I won't go out and do the physical activities, maybe.
Why not?
With her.
Do you want to be in your kid's life and be an integral part of your kid's life? And do you want to live a long time? And do you want your kid to live a long time? Then get out and exercise with your kid and do it together. You could both stand to lose weight. I don't think you should just put the onus on her for her to lose weight because she's a child. I think you should also be setting a good example and putting away those fucking meal replacement shakes. Make some real food, make her eat it because she's a picky little eater, and you can both lose weight.
I just wanted to, I suppose, be like other kids, really. And I think because she's that bit bigger, and it's noticeable, I don't know, I feel really sorry for her.
September.
Put that energy into yourself.
School. Lucas's mum Kelly isn't convinced that food is the only thing making Lucas obese. At 3 years old, he was taken ill with pneumonia and prescribed steroids.
Ooh.
He's always been big from then on. It's just got ridiculous, his weight. I do blame it on the steroids.
It's not all the steroids, though.
At
You can't.
school, Lucas's best mate is Kian.
Lucas is my friend.
Oh, no.
He's
Oh,
always
no.
there for you.
Oh, no. Playing tag as a kid, as a fat kid. Oh, what? That's like the worst game ever. You can't catch shit when you're a little fat kid. And all the skinny kids love to make you it. Now that you're the first one it, and you can never get anybody out. Duck, duck, goose. Oh my God, what a nightmare that was. Always the goose. Always. Because you know you're never going to be able to catch them. So you're an easy win when you're the goose. Oh, man. That's why I played video games. At least I was good at video games.
Well, if you want to play with somebody, he's a big eater and he likes to eat a lot.
How do you know he likes to eat a lot?
Because every time I see him, he keeps on going for thirds and seconds.
But he doesn't eat any more than the other kids, right? What's going on here? Ah, honesty. Truth from the mouth of the babes.
No, a little bit. Just a bit. Just a bit, darling. Is okay? Yeah. We get a bolognese with pita bread and some
Pita
salad.
bread.
We provide fruit every day, fresh vegetables. We
Actually,
always
it's pretty
have
good.
salad on. A lot of children are into vegetables.
We have them
They say,
taters.
well, we've got to put it on your plate and then it's entirely up to you, but try it.
I ain't eating my salad. I hate salad. I'm allergic to salad. I'm eating worms. Always.
Little bolognese.
But Lucas's dinner lady doesn't think it's school meals that are making children overweight.
It's what they eat when they go home. I don't think enough cooking is being done. A lot of children tell us that they have takeaways every night.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 minute.
There's a timer?
1 second.
Jesus. Seconds. Oh, they got more of the dessert. He's gonna ask for thirds? Lucas, stop it. Little scamp.
In Gateshead, 6-year-old
skip
Bethany looks forward to lunchtime.
Played with those.
Do they talk about healthy food at school?
Yeah, healthy food.
What do you think that means?
To make your bones go strong and healthy. And your teeth have healthy, and milk makes your teeth go stronger.
Yep.
Bethany, do you want carrots or cabbage?
And your bones. Don't forget your
The
bones,
North
love.
East is one of the UK's obesity hotspots. Bethany's head teacher, Mrs. Steele, has implemented a new regime of healthy school meals.
Good.
Broccoli's one of my favourites.
The fuck was some broccoli?
Parents, you know, when you were talking to them about school dinners and
Yeah.
lunchboxes, I mean, what kind of, you know,
That was fun.
How difficult was that? What kind of arguments did you have to have, and how did the parents respond?
It was very interesting when we were liaising with parents on lunch boxes and school dinners, because we did have many meetings where parents weren't very happy and couldn't understand why we wanted to do it. But in
Look at
the
all them
end,
taters.
it's not how your child looks now. It's not what your child does now. It's what's going to happen in the future. We want to educate.
Let's talk about school lunch. It's making me hungry. Oh, I've already had my last meal, though. Why do I do this to myself? Damn.
The children, and through the children, educate the parents.
Bethany's mum, Kelly, is one of the parents who's unhappy about the school's policy on healthy eating.
Why?
The way the schools are going on about the food and stuff like that, I think it's wrong. The school dinners is very limited, very healthy food.
So?
I don't agree with it. I think people should just eat what they want to eat. If it's going to make them happy, eat it.
They're children. They're literal children. If you let a kid eat what makes him happy, then school lunch is just going to be chocolate and ice cream. Like, you got to have some discipline with the kids. They need to learn that if you eat crap all day, you're going to end up unhealthy. So the school, along with teaching your children, is going to teach them about nutrition, apparently, but that's a bad thing? I don't know.
When we were kids, we could eat anything we want.
No.
Anything. Chips, which I used to love.
No
Fast
shit.
food's never done me any harm and never done my family any harm. We've all just, well, as you can see, I'm slim.
Okay, so you're awful. You're
I
awful
must have
then.
been doing something at school on healthy eating or something like that. And I picked out from school once and then...
Yeah, that's it. Healthy eating.
And she came in and she says, she was like a bit upset about it and she went, Ma'am, she says, me teacher says I'm not allowed to eat sweets because they're very unhealthy for you. I says, I'm your mum. I says, if I say you can eat sweets, you can eat sweets. I says, I don't care what anyone says.
What a crappy
Yeah,
parent.
she is big, but when you're big, you look cuddly, you look.
Your job as a parent is to not make your child cuddly and not make your child fat. Tell me right now she's not trying to validate reasons to be fat. Really, is she doing this right now? I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket, I swear to God.
You look well, you look better.
No, you don't.
And that's the way I see Bethany. She looks well, you know, she's got colour in her cheeks all the time. She wouldn't be
Probably because she
Bethany
has
if
high blood
wasn't
pressure.
big.
Parents will say that they were brought up on, you know, pizza, junk food, or whatever you want to call it. I think the difference is the lifestyle. I think that, you know, years ago, children were out in the streets, they were running around, they were playing. Now they're in front of televisions and videos.
Yes.
When you come home from school, what are your favourite things to do?
Sit and watch TV because my legs ache.
That's me. That's me. Like I said before, I lived out in the middle of nowhere, and the only entertainment was the boob tube. We were a big TV family. Even though I only had like 4 channels because we didn't have cable, I just had an antenna. So we had the NBC, ABC, CBS, and PBS. That was the channels that we watched. But still, late 80s, 90s, this was all that was on TV, and we made do. But, and lots of video games. Lots of Nintendo, lots of Super Nintendo. And yeah, it contributed a lot. I never really got outside very much.
I like doing the computer. I'm playing with my games.
Yep.
I'm playing with my cross stitch.
Cross
and
stitch?
watching a little bit
Oi.
of TV. I like laptops.
What do you do on the
Laptops
laptop?
are nice.
I play all my games. Super Bees, Easy Town.
Warzone, Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead 2, World of Warcraft.
Makeup and Pop Girl.
What do you normally
No
do
idea what she said.
at the weekends?
Just watch TV. TV.
Tea time at Kelsey's house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it smells nice.
That does.
Mum
Looks
Melissa is
nice.
already experiencing dramatic results on her liquid shake diet.
Oh, stop it.
I've lost a stone in like a week, which is like...
14 pounds in a week. Yeah. Normal people call that starvation. That's insane.
That's phenomenal. And that just keeps me motivated because...
FYI, that's mainly going to be water. That's what happens when you first start losing weight, is your body will deplete itself of water. So I guarantee you very little of that, if any, was actual fat. Probably some muscle in there too, but mainly water.
Every day I get up and weigh myself, I've lost some more weight. And it's all good.
I'm having the most, Charlotte.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't.
The scale tells a very small picture. So if you're basing your success on the scale, it's gonna create some very, very bad things. Scale doesn't tell you what percentage of your body is muscle, doesn't tell you how much water you're carrying or how much fat you have. And when you lose weight, it doesn't tell you if you lost any fat. You could have lost muscle. You lose 2 pounds, you could lose 2 pounds of muscle. Muscle is very metabolically expensive, and your body does not want to hold on to it because it takes a lot of calories to maintain. Your body loves to hold on to fat. That's easy. So a lot of people, when they do these crash diets with these dumbass shakes, they're catabolizing their muscle pretty much to make the scale go down, which is just insane, which just loads your metabolism even more. So your weight loss stalls, so you eat even less weight, so you burn even more muscle, and then down it, and that's how you just completely destroy your metabolism.
On it. Thank you very much.
Because see, I do try. That's half fat cheese. The pasta's wholemeal, and that's what we use all the time. So I can't really work out why we're that fat.
But when you're not here filming, we have a takeaway.
On Wednesday.
Busted.
How often do you have to be honest? How often do you have to take away?
Now, once a week.
Oh, that's yummy.
Is that just straight up just a big old plate of cheese sitting there on the counter? What is it with this family and cheese? Just pasta and cheese. That's the diet of this family.
Yummy.
Kelsey's diet, it's not like it's complete and utterly unhealthy food.
Yes, it is. Everything I've seen, awful.
Just she eats so much of it.
I need a spoon. Forks are not good enough.
I know Kelsey's size is obviously unhealthy, but when I was a little porker, I was cool with it. I didn't mind the way I looked because I had no problem with it. I was happy. I think I probably am still a fat pudding now, but I really don't care. It's not like I want to be fat. I'm just easy with it. And I don't think I'm absolutely ginormous. Thank you.
Libby's mum works full-time, so after school, Libby goes home with childminder Susanna to have her tea.
We're coming!
Her mum, Tracy, finds it impossible to get her to eat any veg at all. Tonight, Susanna's made chicken and vegetable curry.
What the hell were those?
Eat how much you can. Sometimes Tracy says, Libby doesn't like this or that, or like fish fingers and silly things. But when she comes here with kids, she eats everything. I don't ask them what would they like for dinner. I just cook, and if I see they don't want to or something, they have no choice. They have to sit down and eat. Would you like some more sauce with that chicken?
Yes, please.
Oh, that is a lot of food for a little child. Okay, I think I'm going to break this one up into 2 parts and maybe react to the second part in another video. These ones are really long. So, yeah, I've been recording for like 45 minutes already. So, yeah, just to make it more digestible, I think I will call this part 1, and I'll be back really soon with part 2. So I hope you guys tune in for that one and check it out, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.